Alright, Jay Struce here, and as promised, I am delivering a video comment to primarily DS Hacker on mainly to just put to rest any of his any of the folks on there that might be asking stupid questions about how to upgrade to 4.2. As far as like homebrew goes. So before I get into that, I have to first give some shout outs. I don't normally do this, but I felt they were a big support in the overall project. I would have done this video a lot sooner, but I wanted Mega Man 9 to work on cheat codes, so I devoted a good maybe 3.5 weeks of trying to fix that. So I'm going to include that in this video as well. First and foremost, I have some thanks to send out. First, I know to some of you this is going to sound like you're going to think I'm accepting an Academy Award. I know it's not the Academy, but still, it's a big passion of mine, so I feel the need to do it, okay? Alright, now, first and foremost, big thanks to Comex and the Hack Me community for acting so quickly on resolving the issue that occurred with the loss of our beloved homebrew application program. For those of you that aren't aware of what happened, and you might still be on firmware 4.1 or 3.2 on your Wii, it's obviously been recommended by most users not to upgrade to 4.2 because at least at the time with the current software that was out, it didn't allow for homebrew to work. But Comex and whoever came up with the files for Super Smash Brothers acted really quickly and made some available updates through that game, which I used, and then Banner Bomb 2, which I sort of used later, but I'll explain that later. And then Lego Indiana Jones, which I was going to try, but my problem got solved before I even needed the game. So I'm going to explain. So anyway, they did come out with some extra updates, and so I really have to say thank you to everyone in the Wii.org. WeBrew.org for acting so quickly in resolving that issue, because certainly I am one of those recipients that managed to pull this off, and I'm not a hacker. I never probably will, and this was just a 3.5 week deal just because I like cheat codes and I just happen to read games like books. If they're with cheat codes, then it's just like reading a book, really. So my first thank you is, after that, first thank you is to DS Hacker, because he was one of a few people that I tried to reach in figuring out the solution to getting the homebrew back on. So he was kind of a big help, and he knows that in return for his help that I was going to do him a favor by returning this video as a present to all of his subscribers, so that hopefully this gets shown with ease. And then I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Just bear with me if I don't say this right, but it's not. It's in ILX 24 or 25, I should say, because he just kind of like been like my huge backbone in trying to get Gecko OS working with the Wii channel launcher. That was a hurdle, but it took me a while, and I'll try my best to explain that if there's time left in this video. So I'm seeing I'm right at about 5 minutes, and so also to X Silent Ledge. So was it Ledge IOD X9, I guess was his name, and he was a big help too. Okay, 5 minutes has already passed up, so let me explain what I did. If you have lost the homebrew channel due to the upgrade to 4.2 firmware, there is a way, folks, to bring it back. And what I did was I used Super Smash Brawl to bring it back. And somewhere on the Wii, the WeBrew.org site, the file should be there. It's called Smash Stack. If you want me to send them, I'll be happy to, because I do have the files that I used. And then, if I remember correctly, that was put on the root of the SD card, and you want to go into the stage builder in Brawl. I believe it's under the extras or something like that. It's been a while. It's been a couple weeks since I did it. Now you want to make sure you've got all stages that you've created. It's got to be deleted. I would highly recommend doing a copy and paste onto your hard drive if you have one, because otherwise it won't work. And so if it's done right, then you'll basically hear dun, it's the theme for the stage builder creation theme. But then you'll see sort of a blip interruption, and then it'll go into the install menu for the homebrew. And then from there, that's really what you got. All you got to do is just find the option to install the homebrew browser, and then boom, it's done. You can use that for, then you can use any application that you want, except for Gecko, a specific option in Gecko OS. If you're looking to do cheat codes for the WiiWare games, then there's a little bit more of a deeper process that you have to go to, and I'll be happy to explain how to get that back. It took me a good while, and I'll send you like all the IMs and help that I got doing it, because it's a pain in the butt. But there's basically a system file deep within the database that got everyone's saying it was like stubbed, I guess was the term that they used. And basically it's that one file that needs to be extracted. And to do that, you'll need to find on Wii Hacks or on WeBrew, there's a program called it's called Any Title DB. That's mainly the program that's supposed to do it. However, I do recommend getting Truca Bug Deleter and then Truca Bug Deleter DB. I'll put you in touch with the man who helped me to do it. If you're able to comprehend quicker than I can, then you'll have it done. And once that's that one file is gone, then you pretty much the channel option, if you've had any trouble with that, or the channel launcher, I should say, should come back. So, and since we're really running low on time, this mainly was how to get homebrew running on 4.2. I recommend getting Banner Bomb for version 2. That's already available. And I would try the Super Smash Brawl method. That's my recommendation. Um, so good luck with all of that. I know it may take some time, um, but I'm going to encourage everyone just to be patient with it. And if you get really pissed that it doesn't work, don't fret. Just keep trying. And you can feel free to send me a private message or a comment on as many as you need, and I'll be more than happy to explain it a million times for all I care. So I hope this helps, and you won't have to worry about asking DS Hacker anymore because what I did, it worked, and I'm happy to help. Take care.